Hello, this is Ron Climer. I'm with Keller Williams Realty in Daytona Beach, Florida. If you are currently enrolled in real estate school, you are about to embark on what could be a life-changing adventure. If you stop and ask yourself, why did you enroll in real estate school in the first place? And the answer is probably to make more money than you're making now. This is why the most important decision you're going to make during the next few weeks is where you start your career. Now, there's real estate offices all over town. There's big ones, there's little ones, there's franchises, there's non-franchises. This is an important decision for you. Now, here are a few questions you need to ask yourself or the person that you're interviewing. One thing you need to know is, what's the commission split? There's so many different commission splits. Now, they teach you in real estate school how to compute commission, but let me just remind you. You go out and you sell a $300,000 house, which is an average house in Daytona Beach. You sell a $300,000 house, you list it at 6% commission. You put it in the MLS, some other company sells it, Remax or Century 21 sells it. Well, that means $9,000 comes into your office. We call this gross closed income at Keller Williams. And that's what comes into your office. Now, whether you're brand new, you started last week, or you've been with the company 10 years, you're going to get 70% of that money. You get 70% of the $9,000 or $6,300. And you continue on that split until you sold about, well, this varies from place to place, but about 10 houses. And then you start getting 100%. You get the whole $9,000. Now, that's a very good income schedule. And if you go out and start selling real estate, now one of the things that you need is good training. And at Keller Williams, we train you more than you ever need to be trained. We've got so much training available. And some people avail themselves to it. Some people don't need it. Some people need it but don't avail themselves to it. But we have lots of training. And by the way, my description of the income might not be deadly accurate, but if you got some questions, call me at that number, 828-755-6996. Now, I have an 828 number because I just moved down here from Hendersonville, North Carolina, where I've been allegedly retired for the last 5 years. But give me a call. Let's set up a Zoom call and let me talk to you about your new career. And as I said, at Keller Williams, we've got all the training you could ever need. And we train you how to find prospects. We train you how to talk to them after you find them. We train you how to answer the objections. We teach you how to do net sheets and all that sort of stuff that you need to know, the technical things. And we also have the most advanced technology in the industry. We've got technology that's just super cool. But of all the things we have at Keller Williams, the thing that I like the best is passive income. Because, you know, imagine, if you will, you start your real estate career. By the way, this is January of 2021. Imagine, if you will, you start your career in January of 2021. Well, it's amazing how fast time goes by. All of a sudden, you've been in the real estate business for 10 years. It's 2031. You're not having any trouble selling 24 houses a year. That's 2 a month. You've almost got it down to autopilot. Now, if you're selling 24 houses a year, assuming we don't have any inflation and houses don't go up in value, which is not a valid assumption, but assuming that's true, you'd be making about $150,000 a year. Now, I don't know what you're making on your old job, but I suspect it's something less than that. And I think that people you know and people you run into will come to you and say, could you teach me how to do that? Well, at traditional companies, at other companies, you might bring somebody in and they go out and start making $150,000 a year. That's not going to put any money in your pocket. But at Keller Williams, that will put money in your pocket. You get a recruiting bonus for bringing them on board, and every time they make money, you make a little bit of money, up to about $2,100 a year. And that's just cool. That's just really, really cool. And it doesn't require a lot of effort, but it requires some awareness. So, because it just works. It's cool on December 21st. You look at your bank account and presto, there's an extra 1,000 or 2,000 or even more. And there's a lot of people, including me, that have that experience every single month. And it's a wonderful experience. And you don't have that experience at 9 out of 10 real estate offices. Most real estate offices don't pay you a nickel. If you recruit the best real estate salesman in America to the company, you don't make any money for doing that. But the cool thing about, we call this profit share, by the way, and the cool thing about it, it actually lasts longer than you do, because it continues as long as the person you hired is with the company. And you can even will it to your heirs. My wife calls it retirement. And she thinks it's the coolest thing about Keller Williams. And it's one of the reasons why people stay with Keller Williams for a long, long time. It's certainly not the only reason, but it's one of them. But here's my offer to you. You're getting your real estate license. You're taking your state exam sometime soon. Give me a call at 828-755-6996 and give me a call, and let's get together and let me chit-chat over Zoom if that's good for you, in person if you're anywhere near Daytona. And let me introduce you to, and by the way, you don't have to be in Florida. You could be anywhere. I've introduced people to Keller Williams all over the Southeast. Somehow I seem to stay in the Southeast, but a bunch in Carolina, Tennessee, Florida. So let me introduce you to a team leader. And I promise you this. I promise you good training. I promise you good company. We call it culture at Keller Williams. But you'll find the people at Keller Williams are probably your kind of people. And I promise I can lead you to the water. I can't make you drink, but I can lead you to the water. Call me. It's your career. Let me help you get it started right. I'm Ron Climer. By the way, that's the sign that I put in front of the houses that I list. That's not the company's phone number. That's my phone number. And be sure wherever you go to work that that's the case on the sign you put in front of the houses you list. It's a big deal. Give me a call.